Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's been a while. So today again, I want to continue our discussion on gonorrhea in females. I've given 2 lectures on gonorrhea in females already. I've given something like an introductory lecture. Then I've talked about 2 symptoms of gonorrhea. That is what you see when a woman comes down with gonorrhea. And like I've said before, largely a lot of women, they are asymptomatic when they are infected with this bacteria. That means they don't have symptoms. They don't even know they are infected, but they can infect other people. They can come down with the complications of gonorrhea, and one of that is infertility. That is inability to give birth. So today I'm going to talk about the 3rd symptom, which is menstrual irregularities. And when we talk about menstrual irregularities, it's possible that somebody can be bleeding like every two weeks. Somebody can just be seeing menstruation like thing in between periods, and somebody, their bleeding days can be prolonged. Let me just give an example. Now let's assume there's a lady that has 31 days cycle of menstruation, and you know this particular lady started menstruating, let's say something on something like 1st of July. So you will be thinking that, oh, this lady should start another menstruation by what, 1st of August, and maybe she bleeds normally for 3 days. So we'll be thinking that at least on the 4th day she should have stopped bleeding. So this kind of person can now start bleeding again on the 16th or 17th of this month. So that's like in between period bleeding, and the bleeding days can also be prolonged. Maybe instead of 3 days, she can now start bleeding for like 6 days, 7 days. Now that is what happened in menstrual irregularities that we see in gonorrhea. And mind you, we have so many medical conditions that can give these menstrual irregularities, but gonorrhea is one of them. And this menstrual irregularities is not because the womb is shedding. You know, in menstruation we say it's the uterus, our womb, that is shedding with some other thing that will not come out as menstruation. No, it's this bacteria that will be causing inflammation in the body. So it's this bacteria that will be causing wounds. Just say this bacteria is causing wounds in the body, and all these wounds, they're just coming out with blood. Everything is messy. So that's what we see in gonorrhea in females. Another one is dyspareunia, painful sexual intercourse. It's the same principle. This bacteria is causing wound where the person is having sex and the person will start feeling pain. I have a video on dyspareunia. I think it may be 2 videos. Actually, you can check them on my page on Facebook and on my channel on YouTube, on TikTok or Instagram. Till another time, I'm coming back again to talk about gonorrhea in females, because we still have some symptoms that I have not talked about. Bye.